Macron, the president of France, on the stage. He will greet his team. That is a worthwhile trip for those Argentinian fans. Zero regrets.
FIFA will now present commemorative medals to the match officials for this evening's final.
Handing out the match official medals right now. And while we have a moment, I just want to say thank you to the country of Qatar. What a wonderful host they have been. So hospitable, so friendly, so welcoming. They put on an amazing presentation. The stadiums so close to one another. It was almost as if the World Cup was held in a city rather than a country. And there are people out there who made every game, all 64 matches, including that man, FIFA President Gianni Infantino. He had some transportation help, to put it mildly, but he was there for every game. A tournament of firsts as well, beyond just the first tournament held in the Middle East. We had 172 goals, most ever at a World Cup. We had 711 stoppage time minutes, which means we played 6,471 minutes of soccer, most ever at a World Cup. 5 penalty kick shootout games, also the most ever in World Cup history. You saw a couple American officials coming up on the stage to receive their medals. Part of the growth of soccer, no matter what country you're in, getting the players is the thing that's right in front of your eyes, but growing managers, growing officials to be at an elite level is something to be proud of. And the United States making it to the round of 16, two of their finest making it to the World Cup championship game. So the Young Player Award, Landon Donovan, you won this in 2002.
The winner of the FIFA
Enzo Fernandez getting it here.
Well, I stole that one, Rob. Not sure I got that. But he was fully deserving. He was terrific all tournament long.
Where do you have your award, by the way?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
How do you not know where that is?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I know where my medal is, though, Deuce. Next to the match officials' medals.
You gonna get us in trouble.
A 21-year-old Benfica man. He might be in line for a rather large payday in the near future. Again, the January transfer window opens up in just days, January 1st.
But you were mentioning Qatar and the unique aspects of this World Cup. Obviously, the time, the place, and normally World Cups are where people are on show, and in that window, and things happen. And who knows what's going to happen here in this January window relative to what happened here at the World Cup. And we will not see a World Cup like this probably anytime in the future. The trend obviously is going very, very differently, much bigger, multiple countries, including 2026. So this is unique on and off the field.
Bigger and better. The United States, Canada, Mexico to host the next Men's World Cup. Golden Glove Award. A surprise, but hard to fully argue considering particularly what Emi Martinez did in this game alone. Oh no.
That was an interesting look. All right. He had some competition, though. Lovakovic,
Sure.
Right?
I would have given it to Lovakovic.
Good goalkeeping at this tournament, despite the record number of goals.
To be fair, he did make the save that really won it for him.
Yeah, if they waited until after today to vote, then how do you not give it to him, right?
Which is the way it's supposed to work, by the way. I know there's plenty of awards out there that don't operate under that. Let's give it up for Kylian Mbappe, the Golden Boot winner. 8 goals here. Most in one World Cup since Ronaldo back in 2002. 12 career World Cup goals. Ties Pele for 6th most in World Cup history. And he has a birthday to celebrate in a couple days. His president has already comforted him once.
How about that hat trick in the final, and then also taking 3 penalties and made all of them?
before he turns 24. Two World Cup finals. He's got the, I mean, look, it's a disappointing night for him and for France, but ultimately, that guy's got the world at his fingertips, and he's only going to get better.
Only 5 players have scored a hat-trick in a World Cup final. Bava, Jeff Hurst, Pele,
Harvey Lloyd,
Zinedine Zidane at a men's World Cup. Sorry, at a men's World Cup. But the Women's World Cup, starts in 214 days. And you can see it live here on Fox Sports.
Will now honor the player of the tournament.
The Golden Ball Award for the player of the tournament.
I wonder who it's going to be, Rob.
You have one guess.
What do you think, Deuce?
It's written. Come on.
They're chanting his name right now. Played all 690 minutes here. And more hugs. 7 goals, 4 assists. 13 career World Cup goals, tied for 4th most all time. 98 international goals. And that's the one he wants. It'll be yours soon enough.
That might go viral, that picture.
Don't blame him for sneaking a kiss there.
When she's that pretty, you definitely sneak in a kiss.
You know, I think for him, it was as much relief at the final whistle as it is now turning to joy. But I think for everyone back home in Argentina, this is pure joy, and everyone in the stadium too. Congrats to him, man. What a tournament.
Messi and Mbappe teammates in Paris with PSG. Enzo Fernandez getting in on the moment. Now Mbappe knows when to exit stage right. The future of Lionel Messi will be very interesting going forward. And Lex, we had talked about it earlier in our coverage of the World Cup. Some heavy talk out there that in the not too distant future, his destination very well may be Miami in Major League Soccer.
Please congratulate the runners-up of the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022, France.
So the runners-up medal right now in this tunnel of honor by Argentina. That is a tough walk. And there are a lot of friends and a lot of teammates through that tunnel.
And again, it hurts, but wow, this France team be able to come back from being champions. And we know, obviously, repeating still has not been done now in 60 years, but to get back to the final, because we know history tells us that not only is it difficult to get back to the final, it's difficult just to get out of your group after you've won. And yet they refreshed, and they came back with a team that got to the final, that entertained us, and ultimately, even though on the losing end, gave us the best World Cup final that I have ever seen. And they deserve a tremendous amount of credit. Their leader there, obviously proud of each and every one of them and what they did for their country. And they lost to a good Argentine team with arguably the GOAT.
And what was impressive is coming into this tournament, all the people that they were missing. Karim Benzema, you know, the player that was player of the year.
Conte.
Pogba. the very first game, the left back went down, did his knee. I mean, they were able to rebound and still fight to get to the final.
Yeah, I was
feel bad for him, but
I was just thinking the same thing. There were two of the best midfielders in the world, maybe, Kanté and Pogba, and then the Ballon d'Or winner, Karim Benzema, not on this, and they still got this far. I mean, you're absolutely right, Deuce. Really, really impressive.
They lose their left back, Hernandez, as you mentioned, in the first half of the first game. They'll be back. They will be a force to be reckoned with for a long, long time. Again, this was their fourth men's FIFA World Cup final in the last 7 editions of this tournament. Didier Deschamps so close to his 3rd overall World Cup title, won it as a player and as a manager. This is a photo op that they don't care to take. Only their 3rd string goalkeeper did not see action for France. That is the president of your country having a heartfelt one-on-one with you. But watch out in 4 years for him and France. This is motivation right now. They have so much to be proud of, but I know this moment just is crushing for them. And now we get to the good stuff. Winners' medals being sorted. Lionel Messi already stole 1 kiss with the FIFA World Cup.
And a big old crowd to watch this, by the way.
Oh, my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage.
It weighs just 13.6 pounds, but it is the greatest piece of gold in the game. John Strong, Stu Holden.
Rob, it's interesting to think this all might have happened 8.5 years ago. Gonzalo Higuain finished a chance in the 90th. Argentina would have beaten Germany. They would have won the World Cup. Is one World Cup victory more important than another? But you do wonder the fact that it has come at the end like this for Messi in this type of match with his children here as well, old enough to remember it. You can see the emotion, and it does feel like this means more than other versions of this story might have.
It's the perfect ending for Lionel Messi with Argentina. He's still got many more years left in his career, but to win a World Cup title in this fashion, on this stage, and how he did it in scoring in every single game in the knockout stages, scoring twice in this match. And you talked about so many of those different moments, John, and the misses and the big misses. There was a late miss from Lautaro Martinez, and then his goalkeeper is the hero in the end that comes up with a big-time save on that late chance. That save will be replayed over and over and over again, and is a big part of that story. You never know who the hero is going to be on the day. It was Messi, but it was also, again, the supporting cast he needed.
Gonzalo Montiel's an interesting figure. Number 4, he already came up, he got his medal. He made the winning kick. It was his moment, the walk-off. Remember, it was his handball in the 118th minute that brought France back in, that gave them that penalty that might have lost them this World Cup. And the range of emotion that he went through. Angel Di Maria has been around as long as Messi. Wasn't able to play a part in that 2014 final. Scored what it looked like was going to be the cushion goal. Presidents of CONMEBOL, of UEFA, presidents of the federations of France and Argentina, the president of FIFA and of France, and the Emir of Qatar, all on that dais.
Player number 16, Thiago Almada.
They're all getting their brief moment. How about Thiago Almada? MLS player. Got a few minutes at this tournament, but what a neat moment for a guy that's coming off a wonderful season for Atlanta United in Major League Soccer to be a part of this. Are we going to be saying the same thing about Lionel Messi in the months to come? Wouldn't that be something? Nicolas Otamendi, his 100th appearance for Argentina tonight in this game.
Just crazy. And for Otamendi, he ended up having a terrific tournament for Argentina, but it was his foul that gave away the penalty that, as we said, opened up the door for France, and Mbappe stormed right through it with both feet, unwelcomed by the Argentines, and leveled the game. Then just a minute and 33 seconds later, this game had everything. This tournament had everything. Just what a fantastic month, and this could not have been a better ending to the tournament, either way that it went. If it went France's way, the story is great, and what Mbappe did. And for Lionel Messi and so many fans around the world that witnessed that moment of Messi lifting the trophy, well, about to lift that beautiful trophy that he's been staring out for the last 30 minutes.
And it's fun to think for everybody watching at home in the United States that this party's coming to our house in the summer of 2026. And that will really be something. Imagine a lot of these players will be a part of it. A lot of very young players that saw significant minutes. We talked about that for Argentina at this tournament. And it will be the last man to walk up here who will get the biggest roar. Lionel Scaloni, you saw him choking back the tears in the interview, holding his son. Called it a beautiful dream before the tournament. The idea of in his final opportunity, finally winning the World Cup, but we know enough to know that dreams do not always come true. Real life does not always have the Hollywood ending. It is rare in sports, it is rare in life that things come together as magically as they have come together tonight for Lionel Andres Messi. At one point in his career was rejected by clubs. He was too small. He needed growth hormone therapy. And it was FC Barcelona that was willing to pay the cost to bring him to Spain, change the course of the history of this game. Infantino, president of FIFA, will hand him the trophy. Messi will walk over with it to his teammates. And the party will really begin. Something which will be celebrated by his many, many admirers all around the world. In this instance, though, it was the Hollywood end. It was the perfect finish. It was the beautiful dream coming true. And these scenes will live forever as Lionel Messi and Argentina have won the World Cup.
Lionel Messi, immortal. What a performance, what a game, what a legend. Congratulations, Lionel Messi. Congratulations, Argentina, and thank you. What a month. Enjoyed every minute, my friend.
What a pleasure for us to have been part of it with all of you. For a final time here from Lusail Stadium, Rob Stone, back to you on the Corniche.
John, Stu, thank you so much for your work over the course of the last month. Argentina, the first South American winner in 5 World Cups. They earned their 3rd World Cup title, and the GOAT has gold. The wait, worth it. Longer than most expected, but Lionel Messi finally getting his first World Cup trophy celebration. Plenty more to come on this one, including full match highlights from the greatest World Cup final ever. Buenos Aires is just getting started.